This message is from username DYMBAG98. The person asked, I was working out on my legs and I think I pulled my groin. I don't know how to fix it. Maybe you can help me. This is the first time it's happened. Please help. Thank you. With groin injuries, it can be other things too. So another one is the psoas muscle. It's right in the abdominal region right here. And that can actually mimic groin problems, so it could shoot pain down there. But it's the psoas is actually considered the loins. That's the muscle there. And again, and that can also refer pain to the lower back too. So if you're having pain in your lower back and shooting down to the groin region, it could be that muscle. Or it could be the pectineus, so right in the groin region, that muscle could be affected. Or there's the iliacus, so it's right in the iliac crest, the pelvic bones. You have to kind of dig your fingers in. You have to kind of dig your fingers in the pelvic bone. Excuse me. To access that area. Another muscle too is just below the pectineus is the adductor brevis, and that muscle also refers pain right to the groin region. And the problem is there's so many muscles that refer pain to those regions, and also the quad, the main quad, the rectus femoris refers pain there too. And with probably some things to help yourself is, if it's a recently injured, you usually want to use like ice for the first 48 to 72 hours. And what you do with ice massage is you get a styrofoam cup and put water in there and put it in the freezer. And the next day you take it out, and then you can massage that area until you can't feel anything anymore. So once you can't feel anything more, stop icing it then. Excuse me, I'm starting to get a little sick with the change of the weather here and stuff. So. But also another option is, let's say this is your groin region. You can find that tender area, so find that tender spot. And what you're going to do is bring it to like a 7 or 8, so it's pretty some discomfort. And what you're going to do is keep that pressure and then contract the muscle. So you're going to bring it towards, so you're actually folding it, is what you're doing. And with that, you're going to find a little to no pain, and you're going to hold it there for a few minutes. But what you're doing is you're trying to train the muscle to be in a more relaxed state. But it all depends on how severely you injured your muscle too. That's a problem. Some days, sometimes it's just a 1 day, and it's called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. So it's you just worked out, excuse me, worked out too hard for 1 day, and then the next day that's when you're going to feel the soreness. But it usually only lasts for a day or so. But anything more than that, get it checked out. And my belief is any pain over 7 days, get it checked out by the doctor just to be safe. So that's always my recommendation to any kind of clients in that way. Stretching can be beneficial, but you just want to, in the injured stage, just stretch it just to the point of just a little discomfort. That's it. Don't go any farther than that, and try not to do a lot of resistive stretching, because you don't want to injure it any farther. But I know some people, excuse me, a personal trainer sometimes will go a little bit farther than that, but they're usually under the guidance of a doctor or a physical therapist then too. So that will help then. So hopefully that will help. And the main thing is try to elevate that area a little bit too. Sometimes when you're sleeping or you're laying down, to help the blood circulation. But again, it all depends on how severely you injured it. And if you ever injured a ligament, what's going to happen is you're going to get swelling, you're going to get redness, or the heat. So those are the three main things that you might have if you injure a ligament. But for a strain that's injured to a muscle or tendon, a lot of times you're not going to get all those three different kind of things. So again, ligament damage is you're going to see actual different signs then, but tendon or muscle damage, you're not going to see as much or feel as much then. But it's just going to be pain upon movement is what's going to happen then. So hopefully that helped, and any other kind of comments or questions or anything else, leave in the comment section below. Thanks.